Hello everyone. Today we will be presenting a case study by Bisleri. Bisleri is an Indian company best known for its bottled water brand, which hold highest share in bottled water industry. To create change around plastic consumption and recycling, Bisleri started an initiative by the name Bottle for Change, where they raise awareness about plastic usage, used plastic management and disposal. They do this in very creative methods uh, in an attempt to inform public and raise public awareness. They have started this campaign, and the slogan for this campaign is "Be the change you wish to see." Now, we'll be presenting with my team, myself, Amay Rode, Advait Deshpande, Shreyas Deshmukh, Yogendra Gwal, Omkar Badwe. The problem statement for our case study will be presented by Shreyas Deshmukh.
In response to the urgent challenges of mounting plastic waste, the need for an all encompassing and sustainable approach is paramount. The initiative aims to revolutionize consumer habits and prioritizing proper plastic waste disposal, efficient recycling, and the responsible handling of non recyclable materials. The problem statement states that addressing the pressing issue of escalating plastic waste by devising a comprehensive and sustainable strategy. This strategy should induce a paradigm shift in consumer behavior, emphasizing the correct disposal of plastic waste, including effective recycling and responsible management of non recyclables. The problem statement revolves around the escalating plastic pollution crisis driven by rising production and inadequate disposal. This leads to environmental degradation, health risks, and economic repercussions. An urgent action is required to tackle this issue by implementing effective waste management, promoting awareness, and adopting sustainable practices in order to mitigate the adverse impact of plastic pollution on environment, society, and economy. The deliverables of this case study will be explained by Amay.
So, the deliverables from this case study is to come up with a sustainable strategy to drive consumer behavior change towards proper disposal of used plastic. That is, to recycle units and responsible disposal of non-recyclable plastic wastes. Next, is establishing proper infrastructure to facilitate the appropriate disposal of used plastic. Also, we would like to motivate people to be responsible plastic users by judicious use of single-use plastics. Also, we want to drive a change by updating existing activities and processes. This will allow us for innovation and improvement while building upon the foundation that will already exist. Next, we would like to leverage the solution by providing a platform to increase our reach and adoption of Bottle of Change initiative in India. For this, we would like to discuss solutions. The first solution is a sustainability strategy is a consumer awareness program. Creating awareness is a lot more important because having lots of initiative, but there being no awareness about it isn't that useful. So we want to create awareness for initiatives that Bisleri already is taking and the initiative that we have suggested in this study. To do that, for the first way would be arranging beach campaigns where we would install bins that we have designed that will explain further on every beaches that we can. We will put up this special beans with Bisleri branding on it, which will promote your initiative, which is named "Do It the Bisleri Way." This will create awareness about our campaign. Also, we'd like to use the huge network of distributors and restaurants that Bisleri already has to promote specialized videos that can promote our campaign and make people aware about the do's and the don'ts. Also, they are planning to make a special video campaign where we will showcase the present and the future, showcasing the consequences of use of recycling plastic and the negatives of not doing so. We would like to include influencers in this campaign as well because people nowadays trust influencers a lot more. So we would like to promote this campaign and reach more people through influencers. Also, we'd like to engage our consumers through this campaign and make them promote our campaign as well. The next solution will be explained by Advait
So yeah,
Deshpande.
considering whatever the infrastructure that Bisleri already has, the resources, the networks, and all of it, we have curated some suggestions, which not suggestions, but the infrastructure or the resources which are needed for our further solutions. So the first is the collection system. So the collection system is an comprehensive approach. It is a two-folded approach, offering both dedicated collective points at convenient door-to-door option, or at a particular center. By capitalizing on the pre-developed app that Bisleri already has, we can maximize the convenience for the user and streamlining the whole entire process. The second is integrating tech. Integrating tech we have considered because the main challenges that we saw before in the problem statement was sorting, contamination of waste. So these integration of small sorting machines at collection points can reduce the burden of households and also the burden of Bisleri, because separating the waste at the initial stages can be more beneficial and can be more time saving. So yeah, the next is collaboration is nothing but collaborating with the local kabaddi walas or any kind of third party company, which can allow us to penetrate to even more distant towns in India. This network of partnerships not only aids collection but also serves a touch point for fostering environmental awareness. And finally is the separate bins. This bins, I'll also explain how it works further. But the technology integrating tech part can be also used in this bins. So now moving on to the next slide. For separate bins, we have considered three components for censoring the old sensor technology. Second is the compartments for dry and wet waste, and third is after that sorting. So the smart bin is specifically designed. The mission for behind the smart bin is to drive environmental consciousness, change the whole behavior, and also promote responsible waste disposal. So the strategies which Amay discussed earlier about the whole do it the Bisleri way, we have also considered the separate bins as a part of it. There are certain strategies that I would like to highlight in this whole campaign. The first is interactive demonstration, because introducing new technology to public needs demonstration. Second is educational content through QR code. Printing a specific QR code on each bin can be useful, because it makes more easy to convey our message to the public. And the final is public service announcements, which are basically done for any kind of social work that a company or even government does. And the key features I've already discussed is automated segmentation or segregation, hands-free operation, and the finally is educational impact, which is done by QR code. So now moving further to the partnership strategy, which will be discussed by Omkar.
So that we have created partnership strategies. So there are basically five strategies that we have created. Then first is collaborating reverse supply chain. So for plastic bottle recycling and reuse, we can establish a strategic partnership with other water suppliers like Bailey, Clear, Kinley, etc. So by doing this, we can enhance the resource utilization. Then the second is shared expense. Shared expense is means first we'll see what is shared expense. So it is dividing and distributing the cost associated with a particular activity or project. So in our case, we have shared the expenses in transportation, collection, and processing the used plastic bottles, which is the expenses associated with setting up and maintaining the efficient supply chain, reverse supply chain. Then third point is resource sharing. So it is the most important aspects of collaborative initiative. It includes sharing of collection centers, then recycling units, then transportation networks. Also, we can include like share of workforce, skills, raw materials, and inventory. So by doing this, we can reduce the operational cost and we can increase the overall efficiency of the recycling process. Then fourth point is collaboration with reused plastic manufacturers. So it's very difficult to produce a plastic bottle with a reusing material. So it's all time to manufacture a plastic bottle like Bisleri, we need to have a virgin material. So so that but we can produce a crate or any other product by recycling those uh, bottles. So so for that we need to grind that bottle and we need to create a crate that we have planned. So that we can create a closed loop. So basically, this collaboration will involve using recycled plastic to produce a crate that transport Bisleri bottle. So reducing the demand for a new plastic and promoting a circular economy that are motto by applying this strategy. Then finally, the environmental impact reduction. As we all know, manufacturing of bottle we need a virgin plastic, but because of that, above strategies that we discussed, we can eliminate that, and because of that, Bisleri can significantly reduce its carbon footprint and overall impact. So also by mitigating the environmental impact, we can attract more consumer to buy our product. So next slide will be present by Shreyas.
So, while creating awareness, we are also trying to propose a design solution which enhances Bisleri's Bottle for Change campaign named as Change the Bottle. The Change the Bottle initiative introduces dual purpose design in which, in spite of throwing bottle after single use, we are proposing that bottle should have a transformative design. The bottle can transform into utensils after use, fostering resourcefulness. This design minimizes the waste and nurtures the eco-conscious habits, extending bottles' utility. Second point is waste reduction and resourcefulness. Through seamless bottle to utensil transformation, we are trying to uh, innovate the process and trying to change the perspective of single-use plastic bottles. This initiative curbs excessive disposal. This diminishes the urge to discard and reduce the plastic waste. Cleaner environments and decreased plastic content, which will result in cleaner environments and decreased plastic contamination results. The third point is model for responsible consumption. Change the Bottle initiative pioneers sustainable habits, leading in plastic waste mitigation. This concept sets a benchmark for industries, inspiring wider adoption for inventive sustainable solutions. Next points will be explained by Yogendra.
So we have got another solution to reduce plastic waste. Let's imagine turning your everyday Bisleri bottle into a fantastic toy. So that is not only keeps you hydrated, but also become a part of creative and sustainable play experience. So now we have all seen that those plastic water bottle discarded after use contributing to plastic waste. So plastic Bisleri bottle can be designed in a way that encourages people to keep the bottle and collect all the part to create a amazing toy. So the benefit from this initiative is like community engagement, social connections, environmental consciousness, creative play, longer product lifespan, and many more. And the infrastructure needed for this initiative is like user education, material sourcing, design and engineering team, testing and prototyping, collaboration and partnership. So we know that all solution and initiative are pointless if people are not motivated and to reduce the plastic waste. So here are some way to motivate people. First one is create incentive. Uh, We can motivate people through giving some rewards and cashback point for submitting their plastic bottle, and those points can be redeemed in restaurant or in other stores. Second one is make it convenient. We all know that everyone is ready to do anything if the things are easy and convenient. So make it convenient for people to recycle and dispose the plastic waste. Provide them with recycling bin and make sure they are accessible easily. Third one is educate the people. We know that the first step of motivating people is to educate them about the harmful effect of single-use plastic on environment. Uh, Many campaigns are running for this, but we know that people in remote area will need to more educated than urban area. So next slide we will explain series.
So, moving forward to leveraging solutions, I think in preparation of strategies implementation, understanding the available solution is vital. Leveraging Bisleri's established infrastructure and network, the integration of innovative technologies is essential, but only after leveraging existing solutions which are provided by Bisleri to curb the usage of plastic and wrongful disposal of plastic. After constructing and evaluating the pilot infrastructure, the Do It Bisleri Way campaign can proceed central to the entire strategy. The app Bottle for Change assumes a pivotal role. Effectiveness lies only not in adopting suggested concepts, but also efficient utilization of Bisleri's existing resources. So, with all the above discussions, we want to put forward solutions which are practically possible. I think these solutions can create lasting impact on consumer education, help them educate. Implementing them can surely curb the wrongful disposal of plastic waste. I think with this saying this, I think we will stop our discussions. Thank you so much everyone for your precious time. Thank you.